Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can turn this one into a treat. Looks like a difficult one to work with. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but it's got potential, as it often has. I don't know if the enlargement is what we want, and I've just gotten this stupid user interface just fucked up on me. Actually, now we've got to darken it. Okay, let's see what we have to demo with. We have here, looks like a tutu, a fancy looking skirt. We can hopefully lift up the skirt material at the top, which shows the lovely mesh material, which we want to concentrate on. And I've just dropped part of it out. Part of this skirt has somehow come detached, so sorry about the real shitty camera work here that I'm doing. I'm not doing a very good job of it, folks, I must say. I do think we've got a nice shape there in the 200 area. I'm really missing a partner, folks. His name is Luigi, and I really need to get in touch, so I'm trying to get this artwork of mine to appear on the 6 o'clock news. It's going to be difficult, very difficult. It's fraught with difficulty, folks. Every night I watch the news, I feel heartbroken because my work has not appeared. And that looks shit house. It does. So yeah, my work hasn't made it to the TV yet. It's still hanging out there to go up. Wondering if we can squash that down with a piece of paper, or we're going to leave it like that. But I really miss my partner, Luigi, and I'm trying to get in touch with him. He shares my passion for photocopiers as well, so it's important that the pair of us get together instead of being separated apart, that we can't get together. And this is looking shithouse. For some reason I'm not doing a very good job of this. Maybe we'll make it into a movement piece, perhaps. But I really miss him, and I really need to get in touch with him, and I really need to find where he is. Otherwise I'll get lonely, and I am lonely, folks. Loneliness is my companion. It's the companion that I've had to adopt because I have no other choice. Loneliness is my truest companion. I've never known love before like Luigi's until it was too late. And I'm really lonely without him. And it's a real struggle dealing with day-to-day living away from him. I do wonder if that's what we're going to do. Maybe make it into a movement piece or a still piece. I don't know what to do with it, folks. But I really miss him. I really miss my partner. I really need to get in touch. Otherwise I will die of a broken heart. And I feel that much love for Luigi that I will die of a broken heart if something doesn't happen, if I don't get this problem rectified, solved. So I really get lonely and really desolated. I do think maybe that section there, maybe we could enlarge it at 400%, I'm thinking. So I'm just going to set it to 400. And I'm going to just put only the gossamer, not the seam, into the frame, and I'm just going to try and flatten it down like that. But I really get lonely away from him, and I'm really desperate to find him. I know I haven't got much, I don't have much money, folks, and I keep going broke from time to time because I can't afford this whole campaign. It's expensive, and that looks really quite nice. I think that's what we want to make our movement piece out of. So we're just going to kill off the negative positive reversal. Going to go here. We're going to put this on lighter setting, lightest, but I really miss my partner, and I really need to get in touch, otherwise I will die of a proverbial broken heart. And I am not ready to die. I'm not scared of dying, folks. I'm willing to die if death is what is required of me, but I'm not ready to go because I've got lots of things to do on life's bucket list. And I want to redesign the photocopier someday, and I can't do that on my own. I have to have Luigi with me to help. I need a team effort, and that looks really quite nice already. I really miss my partner, and it's really difficult being single all this time and not having any relationship with him in person. I just feel a spiritual connection between me and him. I really do. I do feel something between us, and it seems what a waste if we can't get together soon. And that's looking good. Looks nice already. I don't like the way it's a bit thin there, but that looks like a section we can focus on. Get so anxious, folks. My toners are running out. My waste toner box is nearly gone. My cyan is nearly gone. My black and my magenta toners look like they're going to run out anytime soon. I do get very anxious about this shit. It's not fun when I get anxious and anxiety. Sometimes I even get to the point of panic. Sometimes panic sets in, and that's the worst feeling. It's really awful, folks. That's what I feel being away from my partner, Luigi. I feel like I just can't cope. My life has just become too fucking hard. This photocopier sounds like it's telling me something, that it's running low on something. It'll be running low on mid-cyan toner. But I really miss my partner. I really wish I could be with him, because it does get very, very lonesome. It's very painful being that lonely all the time. Even when I'm with someone, like someone who helps me with my cooking and cleaning, because I'm disabled. I have been diagnosed. I won't say what it is, it's too stigmatic. I don't like the stigma. So, but it is a disability, and it means I have problems with looking after my cleaning and my cooking related shit. That looks really quite interesting. I do think maybe we could utilise that. Maybe I could put that on an angle. I don't know how that's going to work. Oh well, it's going to work, folks. You've got to be positive. Positive as long as it's not COVID positive. Oh, I'd hate to get COVID, folks. I'd hate to get COVID. I don't understand how people can tolerate getting sick with COVID. Just use the phone to push that down. But basically, I really miss my partner Luigi, and I need to get in touch. So I'm trying to get these videos out there. I don't know how this is going to look. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I do wonder if it's what we want. Wondering if maybe I could move it across, or maybe I could enlarge it further, maybe stretch it, maybe enlarge it further using this as the master copy. But I really miss my partner and I really need to get in touch. It really hurts to be separated from someone that feels like they're a part of you. Like I feel that Luigi's a part of me, that we are a pair, a couple, and that we can't just sit along on the sidelines waiting for this news channels to play my material. I do wish I didn't have to do this, I wish I could just ring him up, just pick up the phone and dial, just like the old days, before this shit, before things were so difficult. I don't know how this is going to look, folks. It's just become really shambolic. I think that's the word. Dealing with this pain and suffering in my soul. And it is my soul that cries out to find Luigi. My soul is crying, folks. It cries and pines after Luigi. It does. I'm going to move that up a bit. It really does. It cries and it pines. My soul has tears, folks. I know I'm not a poet. I don't normally like poetry, but I have utilised poetry on some occasions, and I feel this is the moment for it, that I really feel like my soul is aching. My soul is crying, folks. It really is. My soul is absolutely and utterly crying. And the TV channels couldn't give a flying fuck about me and my cause. They don't care, folks. They really don't care. They're heartless. They're morally bankrupt. All they care about is their bullshit stuff that they like to typically put on the airwaves. I don't know if I like this part. I think it looks a bit horizontal. I think I need to, maybe this is the centre of the job, as I was thinking. I might have to enlarge it further across, but then I'm going to lose that nice bit there. Wondering how I'm going to run it, if I'm going to go with the intuition, which is telling me to go for it. But I really miss my partner, and it really hurts. I know the TV channels couldn't give a flying crap about my work and my partner, or me as a person, the one that's behind this work, this artwork that I'm doing. The arts don't really figure that much. And it's funny, in the art world, you're either rich or you're poor. There's not much in between when it comes to art, practice. And I'm one of the unfortunate ones that has proven to be unprofitable. Even though I'm trying my hardest to make something of this, it's not as easy as it looks, folks, trying to be an artist and trying to make something. But now my future is dependent on these videos that I'm making, and I just wish the TV channels would show some fucking clemency and play my material instead of just balking at it and playing their shit, the usual crap that they like to play, that I really hate with a fucking vengeance. I hate their fucking stuff. I hate their fucking house fires. I hate their fucking murders and shark attacks, death, disease, disaster, destruction, and all the rest of it. Anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I do wonder if maybe I should do a switcheroo. I don't know if this is going to work, because switcheroos do often work well, but they often don't. It's not an easy one to judge until you've actually done a switcheroo. But I really miss my partner, and I'm trying to get in touch. And it really hurts to feel so distant away from him, because TV channels are not helping me get my stuff to find him. So anyway, that's come up looking better than I thought. I think we can now call this demo quits.